Transland Solutions, a translation company that was in charge of the translation project of the annual report and accounts of the year 2022 of DX.
Moving on to a brief description of the text, it is possible to say that its main purpose or objective is to inform about DX's annual report and accounts for the year 2022, and to disclose information about the company's corporate governance policies.
The text does not explicitly state an author, but there are some fragments written by Ronald Sirius, Executive Chairman of DX.
The target audience of the text are DX's shareholders and stakeholders that are interested in the company's financial and governance development.
The main points to be conveyed are the purpose of DX, its corporate governance strategies, the principles that the business is guided by, and the composition of the board of directors.
The tone or register of the text is formal and specialized. The broader context includes the operation of DX as a delivery company that desires to be aligned with the current initiatives regarding environmental protection, economic uncertainty, and social costs.
There is some industry-specific jargon used, like terms related to corporate governance, such as GCA code and non-executive director, and related to delivery services, such as freight and delivery networks.
As a project manager, I was responsible for coordinating the entire project, managing timelines, managing the team's communication, ensuring quality control, and delivering the final translated content.
As a terminologist, I was responsible for researching, validating, and standardizing domain-specific terminology, creating and maintaining terminology glossaries to ensure consistent and accurate usage across languages.
As the literary translation, I was responsible for translating the source content into the target language, ensuring accuracy, cultural appropriateness, and adhering to style guides or DX's preferences.
As the editor and quality assurance specialist, I was responsible for conducting final checks on the translated content, verifying completeness and overall quality before delivery.
Regarding to the tools and resources we used, firstly, to develop our glossary, we used dictionaries such as Collins, Cambridge, Oxford, and RAE, databases such as ProC, IATE, Power Thesaurus, and sources such as LinkedIn, Faster Capital, and BBVA's glossary.
Secondly, we conducted the translation in the CAT tool made CAT. And finally, to adjust the format of the final document, we used Microsoft Word.
The challenges we faced were many. Firstly, finding an equivalent in the target language to translate corporate jargon, for instance with depositions, as well as equivalents for proper nouns that were truly specific, such as Big Four. Secondly, we struggled with fulfilling the syntactic rules in the target language, for example, the translation of articles and verbal tenses. That's when we found guidance in resources that we mentioned before, also looking for similar documents and consulting language authorities.
In addition, we found difficult to arrange the graphic format in order to deliver an exact disposition of the elements. Then we were supported by Word and all the possibilities it offers. In the same way, we struggled with reaching consensus in terms of translator styles and adapting ourselves to a specific time and space for working. Assertive communication was pivotal, as well as taking into account all the perspectives in the team as ways of tackling these difficulties.
And the lessons we learned for future projects were the value of knowing complex and technical terminology, as well as we understood the need for rigorous quality assurance processes like editing, proofreading, and final review, as well as the importance of proper planning, resource allocation, and timeline management. We discovered the benefits of using translation technological tools for consistency and efficiency.
Finally, some tips for you are to try to adapt to different work styles in order to facilitate teamwork. However, do not forget to commit to meeting the requirements. Also, you will have to take into account the internal and external context of the text, as this will determine whether the translation naturally communicates the message from one language to another. At last, it is important to develop constant feedback to continuously improve processes and to be extremely rigorous to prioritize quality. Check, check, and check.
Thank you for joining us. We hope our insights into Translated DX annual report inspire your future projects. Transland Solutions is proud to bridge language barriers. Until next time.